Hey guys, Video Demon here, and today I'm going to be telling you guys a story. It happened a while back, and it just overall was kind of a painful experience for me, so don't ever fucking do this, or try for it not to happen. It's really fucking painful. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, a few years back, I can't remember what grade this was in, but I remember we were back in elementary school. I think it was like 6th grade, I think. Yeah, it was one of the later elementary school years. Like, we were just about to hit junior high. Anyways, you know how they do those field day things at the end where you could like go out and like the high schoolers would sit and watch you guys, and you guys would do all these fun activities. Well, what seemed fun for you fucking young asses. And anyways, it was one of these days, and it was kind of normal, you know. My teachers were I didn't really. There was one teacher I fucking hated. But anyways, after, like, we were just kind of, you know, doing all the fun activities, having a lot of fun. And I'm sitting down with, like, I can't really explain it, but when you lay back and you've got your arms, like, behind you with your, like, hands, like, your weight rested on your hands. Yeah. So, me and one of my quote-unquote friends were just kind of talking, and he's standing, like, a foot, like, beside me or something. I can't remember exactly where he was. But we were just talking. I can't remember what he said, but I must have mouthed off to him or something and, like, pissed him off and made him, like, really salty. Because all of a sudden, I look back and I just feel this really, like, it was like a searing pain in my hand. Like, it fucking hurt. It was in, I think it was my left hand, and I look back, and there he is, just standing right next to the hand that I had hurt, and I was like, the fuck did you do? Of course, little me was too much of a pussy to cuss, so I didn't actually say that. I was probably like, what the freak did you do, man? Because I was a fucking, like, itty-bitty squeaker. Anyways, from what I found out, he had kicked my hand, and he hit me right on, like, my pinky finger, and it fucking hurt, man. Like, I was in tears, like, after the pain really hit me. Because you know how, like, the adrenaline wears off? Yeah, so the adrenaline wore off. I'm like, little me is fucking just bawling my eyes out, and I'd kind of gotten control of it, but I was still kind of crying. I'm gonna fucking admit it. But anyways, he had fucking kicked my hand, so I told the teacher what had happened, and she pretty much just gave me some well, at first what happened was, we were in another thing, and I'm still crying, and she's pretty much yelling at me for crying. And I had good reason to be crying, like, it fucking hurt. And I was like half bawling and she's screaming, and at one point one of the quotes I remember was, if you don't stop crying, I'm gonna sit you up against that fence until we're done. So this is how much of a bitch this teacher was being to me right here. And anyways, it hurt like a bitch. She got me. I did eventually get some ice. I had one of my friends who wasn't doing anything go and grab it for me. And I got the ice, and I pretty well calmed down. It still hurt, but I wasn't really crying anymore. I was just kind of sitting out from the activities because my hand hurt. And come to the end of the day, it's like, you know how you have like the half an hour left of the day, but there isn't anything else to do, so you could like sit in the classroom and half the people would leave. Anyways, I was one of the kids who lived out of school at this time. Like, I lived in, like, I went to this decently sized school, and I lived, like, in a small town. Like, it's technically a village, but it's an itty-bitty small town, so I would have to ride the bus home after school. And I got on the bus, and I go home, and I told my mom what happened, and she's, like, fucking freaking out. Like, at the time, I thought she was fucking overreacting. And she was especially freaking out about how, like, my fucking teacher had, like, ignored it. And she's like, that's it, we're taking you to the ER. And I was like, the fuck? And we get in the car, and we had a blue Jeep, and we get in it, and we're driving to the hospital. And we get to the hospital, and the hospital is in the same town as my school, so I pretty much went home and then went straight back. And I still had some ice on it. It still kind of hurt, you know. And we get to the hospital, and, you know, I'm sitting there waiting in the fucking waiting room. And they x-ray my hand, and we sat there for like half an hour. We got the results back. And come to find out, I had broken, you know, the bone all the way to the left of your hand, where your pinky finger is, but in your hand. It was that. I had, like, fractured it or something. Luckily, it was a clean... God, fucking words are hard, guys. Luckily, it was a clean break, so they didn't have to set it or anything, and that would have fucking hurt even more. But I come to find out I had broken my 5th metacarpal, and that just fucking hurt. So this pretty much meant war for me and my mom in the school. And I was like half related to the principal, like my like step grandpa or something. I don't know. He's like related to him or something, like distant cousins. I don't know. Anyways, my mom like went in, yelled at the principal. The principal gave a stern talking due to this teacher. I like fucking pissed me off. And what happened was, I don't think the kid got in much trouble. I had heard rumor that he just had to go in that summer and like just go help the janitor clean out the school like once a week, but every time he would fake being sick and he would just lay in the nurse's office. Whatever. I don't really care. Past is past, but it's just a really fucking painful experience, and don't piss off your quote unquote friends, guys. It's a fucking bad idea. Like, it fucking hurts. Anyways, guys, that was my broken hand story, and it was the only broken bone I've ever had so far. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe, and you know, just do the usual comment, kill yourself, drink bleach, you fucking faggot. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.